A lot of fans have complained about the hydration breaks. Like, why do we have to go on break every 20, 25 minutes? Why? Now, wine we dey drink. We dey drink wine. Ginger, ginger, ginger. I love it when we stay gingered. And right here during the World Cup, we are gingered. In fact, two things happen simultaneously in the world of football, especially the world of football, because we have the World Cup going on and we also have transfers going on as well. In fact, teams are stealing from other teams right now. Trust me when I tell you that. When I mean stealing, hijacking deals in the transfer market. And some of these things are happening, suddenly, overnight, it just happens. So big things are going surely. But I want to talk to you about the World Cup. Though the World Cup has been very, very great for African teams. When you look at teams like Cape Verde, look at Cote d'Ivoire, look at Ghana, look at Morocco. Morocco has had a stellar performance so far. Though most people did not want to support them from this part of the world for obvious reasons. South Africa as well, yeah. A lot of dancing went on, when they won their final group phase match against South Korea. And we were so glad about it. For me, after a while, they say the anger you have towards a brother does not get to the bone. It doesn't come from your belly. So for some reason, I forgive South Africa. Yeah. I just have to say that. But then things have been happening in the transfer market. Some people have been doing, things very silently. Meanwhile, my name is Clive Sugar George. I'm the emperor of the airwaves, Mr. Fabulous Radio Sweetness, and I am the thriller. So whenever you hear me, that's how I introduce myself, and I love it, and I know a lot of people love it as well. I hope you love it too. So on Ginger Pod today, I just want to do a little talk about transfers and certain things that have happened at the World Cup. Well, for transfers, Real Madrid have been cooking. Real Madrid are cooking. They are marinating what they're about to do next season. And I'm sure Barcelona will be cooked eventually. Yeah, they will be cooked. I know when some of you saw Lamine Yamal at the World Cup, you remembered what he could do as a player. He immediately came on for Spain. Spain seemed to come alive. Yeah, that was really, really wonderful from Lamine Yamal. But I'm sure with Jose Mourinho back in the saddle at Real Madrid and, with the players they've bought now, Real Madrid are going to cook. They're going to cook. Yeah, with Ibrahima Konate, Bernardo Silva, all the big players they've bought right now. And the ones that we still buy, Mourinho says, man, all I want is for all Real Madrid players to lose at the World Cup and come back to me. Come back to daddy. Let us prepare for the, pre-season and see how we can start next season really strongly, because it's been 2 poor years for Real Madrid. But I'm sure Jose Mourinho would also be very, very happy if a Real Madrid player is part of a World Cup winning team. And I see that happening. I don't know who your favorites are, but Brazil are doing well under Don Carlo Ancelotti, Vinícius Jr. really firing on all cylinders right about now. The Brazilian team seems to have changed. And then they are changed for the better. Though they are getting, Europeanized, we don't have so much of samba anymore because of the European ideas that most of their players now bring, from Europe. They have few players from the home league, but the style of football has changed a bit. Well, Viní Jr. is doing well, carrying the team, and Neymar has really applauded him for doing that. I'm sure everybody in Brazil is happy with Vinícius Jr. He's doing great, and he's kept his cool so far. We don't have too many issues with him. Meanwhile, UEFA said that they are not going to be using the hydration breaks that is prevalent at the World Cup now during the Euros. A lot of fans have complained about the hydration breaks. Like, why do we have to go on break every 20, 25 minutes? Why? Why do we have to make it a special event to drink water? Now, wine we dey drink. We dey drink wine. Why are we pausing a football match? Normally, how do players drink water? Players drink water when maybe another player is injured, somebody's down, or they're about to make a substitution. Whoever is thirsty just runs towards the sidelines and drinks water or some other form of drink that is approved. But now it's a celebration, and then there is commercialized, in case you do not know, advert breaks in between. People, they do adverts. during the hydration breaks. So I think FIFA knows what they're doing. UEFA has heard the complaints of football fans, traditional Ibile football fans that know the game from the roots. Yeah, they said no, hydration breaks are not good for us. We have enough time wasting during VAR. We have enough time wasting in other activities while we're also wasting time in hydration breaks. Well, when it comes to transfers, like I told you, Real Madrid have made some really great signings recently. It's been good, it's been banger. We're expecting more. Now that Florentino Perez is back in the saddle as president of Real Madrid. But let's go straight to Arsenal. Arsenal have decided to sign permanently Piero Hincapié. Piero Hincapié from Ecuador. Yeah, so he's a national teammate of Moses Caicedo of Chelsea. So Piero Hincapié, defender of Arsenal, about £34 million, becoming permanent fixture with the Premier League champions Arsenal. How does that even sound to me? Premier League champions Arsenal. I need a lot of getting used to, because it's been 22 years since somebody said that. Premier League champions Arsenal. You get a CB, but it is what it is. You don't understand. All right, so Arsenal are going for the jugular right now. What do they want? They want to get Newcastle's Bruno Guimaraes. And they put an initial bid of £55 million for Bruno Guimaraes. But Newcastle said, He said, never. Don't come back. Don't call us again. That is what Newcastle said to Arsenal. But trust me, with the way Arsenal are, and with the swag they have about them now, Arsenal will indeed go back for Piero Hincapié. Did I forget when I was mentioning players at Real Madrid? But Cucurella surprised everybody in this world. Everybody, even surprised his wife. His wife said, I don't know how to break the news to my children that daddy is leaving London. We are now going to Madrid. We are now going to Madrid, where they will ask us, ¿Cómo estás? Instead of saying, hello, how are you? We say, hola, ¿Cómo estás? How we want to take them. My children will now have new friends and all that. Their hearts will be broken. But we have to follow daddy to greener pastures, because Chelsea grass don't dry. That is browner pastures. So they are green pastures in Real Madrid. But in Chelsea, pastures are very, very brown. Most painfully so. I don't know who will tell Okeke the story. Maybe I will try. So Cucurella to Real Madrid. Enzo Fernandez, who is the first guy we even thought would run away from Chelsea, is still there. But Mourinho is interested in him. So expect that move. Chelsea have bought a Palestra from Atalanta. So you sell Cucurella, you buy Palestra. You sell Enzo Fernandez, maybe you buy which player would they buy now? I don't know, but please, why is Chelsea not talking about selling Delap? Liam Delap. Why is he still a Chelsea player? I don't understand. So maybe by the time they sell the man called Enzo Fernandez to Real Madrid, Chelsea might go for Frank Onyeka. It's not bad at all. Or Besiktas are looking to sell Wilfred Ndidi. Chelsea, you can go for Wilfred Ndidi. Good player. Enzo Fernandez don't really play anything. I'm not even saying it out of sarcasm anymore. But I think whatever Enzo Fernandez did, Frank Onyeka can do. And Frank Onyeka helped Coventry to qualify back to become a Premier League team. And so they're coming back to the Premier League now. Let's also inform that Manchester United are looking for Aurelien Tchouameni. In fact, a meeting was held, a high-level meeting between the representatives of Aurelien Tchouameni and Manchester United as they look to replace Casemiro. So what do you think, Manchester United fans? Do you want Aurelien Tchouameni from Real Madrid to become a Manchester United player? Does he fit what you're looking for? Does it fit, what you saw from Michael Carrick? Meanwhile, a big Saudi Arabian team are looking for the signature of Bruno Fernandes. But I can bet you it cannot be Al Nassr, because Bruno Fernandes is badly behaved sometimes. So I don't think it's Al Nassr. Although it won't be bad if it is Al Nassr. Well, we wait to see. Anthony Iraola, the new coach of Liverpool, has come out to say that, in fact, he requested all Liverpool data and clips for the players last season. How did the players play? Who did not mark? Who marked? Who covered more blades of grass? Who was tireless? Who was lazy? Who made them feel like they were one man down? Who missed the most chances and all that? Oh, now what? Anthony Iraola is looking at statistics now, and we have it on good authority that Florian Wirtz will play the same role as he does for Germany. Yes, and we'll have wingers, very quick wingers, pacey wingers to pass to. Florian Wirtz will also have a solid backbone behind him so he can take some risk. Because under Arne Slot, we did not get to see the best of Florian Wirtz until towards the end of the season. And one of the reasons for that is said to be that when he makes a pass, there are no pacey wingers to actually deliver. I know Mohamed Salah has left Liverpool as well. So Liverpool is going to wear a new face, kind of. We'll wait to see how it works out. Let's tell that Andre Onana Onasco in Igbo. Andre Onana, he had in mind, in his own mind, for in mind, saying we'll go compete with Lamens for Jesse for Manchester United. But believe you me, when Michael Carrick watched him again, he said this guy is still Namaik. A Nama, I can't bring him here. We cannot consider, look at what we did. After we sacked our coach, look at what we did. See me now, see where we are now. Come on, man. Come on. We're doing well. So I will keep my team the way it is. I will not have the influence of Andre Onana in this team. Go back to Trabzonspor, Siso. Run as quickly as your legs can carry you. Back to Trabzonspor, or we will buy a seat belt and put it on the bench. As you sit down for bench, we'll lock you up with seat belt. You can't move. Nobody will ever use you. So Andre Onana now decided, as a Cameroonian that he is, after eating porridge plantain, unripe one, very, very unripe, special delicacy in Cameroon, porridge plantain with lots of red oil and some seafood. He decided to borrow some brains and go to Trabzonspor back on loan. He said that place fits me. They love me there. I love them. After all, I have Paul Onuachu. Paul Onuachu is there. Will is also there. I have my Nigerian brothers there. Come on, it's not so bad. Trabzonspor is a big team, so he's gone there. The loan deal has been finalized. That's a new loan deal. So after a loan spell, Andre Onana has been reloaned to Trabzonspor. Great one. But something that sounds like an abomination happened. In the Premier League, it sounds like an abomination. It didn't pain me. I can't understand it. Football has gone bonkers in the Premier League. Football has gone bonkers. What happened? Brothers and sisters. There's a man called Elliot Anderson, a midfielder of the team called Nottingham Forest. If you go to the eastern Nigeria, they call them Indiofia FC. So I don't understand. Igboro Football Club, most painfully so. Nottingham Forest. Although we have our Nigerian brothers playing there, Olaino and Taiwo Awoniyi, but they sold a player. They sold a player to Manchester City. First guy to join Enzo Maresca's midfield. His name is Elliot Anderson. Can you imagine? Some are reporting £130 million. Some are reporting £115 million. But Elliot Anderson, for what reason will he cost £115 million? Why? From Nottingham Forest, a team that we are thanking God were not relegated, £115 million, all because Bernardo Silva left the team. It's shocking. It's incredible. I'm flabbergasted. I'm underwhelmed. I am indeed flabberwhelmed. I don't know what to say about this, but this is one of the transfers that shocks me. Probably the third most expensive player in Premier League history. And he's going, Elliot Anderson. Nobody knows him in a place called Ikorodu. Do you know that? Nobody cares about him. Nobody knows him in Onitsha. Do you know that? Nobody knows Elliot Anderson outside Nottingham Forest. 115 million. I don't know why Manchester City paid for that. I don't know why Enzo Maresca, though, he did that at Chelsea as well. He knows how to make some very, very funny deals. Yeah, he knows how to make funny transfer deals, but this should be like the peak of it for me. I know he's a decent player. I'm not saying he's bad, but come on, the price is too high. It's too high. It's too high. I can't wait. I can't wait to see how he performs for Manchester City. In fact, it's going to be interesting to see how Enzo Maresca replaces Pep Guardiola at Manchester City. Let's see how it goes. But indeed, I hope you enjoy the World Cup. I'll be bringing you more transfer stories right here on Ginger Pod. Yeah, so that you know what's going on. Remember, all you need to do is to like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends about Ginger Pod. Follow, like, share, subscribe wherever you find us on YouTube, on Facebook, anywhere you find us. We're here to give you some real good football content. My name is Clive Sugar George. I wish you a wonderful, sweet new month. Yes, indeed. Enjoy the World Cup. And the transfer window is open. I'll be giving you all the juicy gist for that. Drop your comments on the transfer that annoys you the most, or the one you're most happy about, or even your transfer wish list. Drop it on the comments. I'll be mentioning your name in our next episode of Ginger Pod and amplifying your wish list. You never know the angel that is listening. You may just get your wish. Have a wonderful time.